Good afternoon everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely having you here, and it is a nice Sunday day, so it is a scrappy Sunday, so you'll probably have realised that. Oh, I think somebody's gardening outside, hope you can't hear. When you saw this lovely box which I keep all my scraps in. Doesn't look too bad, does it? But can you see what's here? Yeah, this is now too small for my scraps. I don't know if it's just because I've been tidying up at the moment or because I'm saving more scraps than I used to. I mean, these big ones I wouldn't have thrown away anyway, but I am saving some of the tiny bits. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I decided a bigger, well, to be honest, it's an easy box to have at the side of me to throw the scraps into as well, which is making me work a little bit more tidy. So I will keep this with scraps in it, and I will use the scraps that are in it. We'll have it open, and I'll get some bits out of it, but we're going to try and work through some bits in here today. So I've no idea what I'm going to make. The only thing I have got in my mind is something that Junie Desiree makes, or yeah, with her scraps, which are, what does she call them? Scrappy collage tuck spots or something like that. It's basically just squares of card, well, you know, your thicker scrappy paper, sort of collage together. I'm probably not doing a very good job, but you know, kind of pieces like that. She sticks them all together and then stitches around them. I'm thinking if we put a few together like that and like a nice embellishment on it, and then I'll stitch around them, they will make nice tuck spots. I've not done them before, but yeah, it's one of her videos that I've kept on my I don't suppose they have to be square either, do they? Yeah, kept on my kind of to keep if you like list, and yeah, I think it's time perhaps I gave it a go. So you can see that these are, I hope you can see, these are napkins. Is it a bit dark? Let's have the light on. Oops, that's it, and that will stop in a bit of light as well. That's definitely lighter for me. I don't know if it's lighter for you, so I'll keep some of these little bits for now. I'll just get rid of the, yeah, so it'd be nice to use some of this up, yeah, and tuck spots might be nice for this. I'm also thinking, I said I had no idea what I was doing. These are the only two things. I pulled a few words out of my scrap box, my word box, that I'd like to maybe, you know, back onto some interesting or more interesting pieces. So maybe we'll do that first. So yeah, these bits of small bits of what would we call that? Decoupage napkin paper is quite a mouthful, isn't it? I suppose we'll have to call it what it is. That's what it is. So these are scrapbooking papers that I had in my scraps, and I took them out to coffee dye. So I've just put them underneath. When I've coffee dyed papers, I've just sort of laid them underneath. There's a tag there, look. And another one. They're not coffee dyed. They don't necessarily need to be though. Yeah, just kind of laid them underneath and they've caught the splashes. So I don't know if you can see in here or not. Just looking for some bits of paper for behind those words for now. There are even bits of embellishment and all sorts in here, aren't there? So anything else more interesting? Yeah, there's a lot of that. Let's just grab some things, shall I? And there's lots of paper in here for backing, so we can maybe make some. I mean, I don't want to make a lot of, you know, tags and pockets, because I really am running out, well, not running out of room to keep them, because as you know, I've put them in my Etsy and sold loads. I'm really pleased. Right, we'll stop at that for now. It's got a lot out. Really pleased with the amount that I've got rid of, but I don't want to just, you know, fill that space again. That's nice, isn't it? It's from a you know, file folder. What was it? It's the hole that goes in a file folder. It was a divider, that's it. I knew I'd get it out in a minute. I seem to have a bit of a purple theme going on. It's not, I haven't made anything lilac-y purple. Oh, right. Did I just see a hair there somewhere? It's gone. don't lose my words. Okay, so let's, as soon as they're loose and on the table, let's use them and back them. They don't, you know, they don't have to be anything amazing. I mean, it would be nice if they were amazing. Yeah, but sometimes you just want a simple word, but you want it backed, so it will save me a bit of time if some of these have got a bit of something behind them. So some of these are free from Artie Mays, others are from, I think all the rest actually are from Nanine at Collage Type. So some of them are from the planner kit, some of them from other kits of hers. Hers and Tanya's, I think. So I'm wondering if double layer, there's a nice dark one. Let's get the ink out. Let's get organised. Oops. Excuse me. Get it on the table, that's it, but try not to throw it anywhere. I've just torn that off and I haven't really tested if it fits any of them. It's not going to fit many, is it? So this is what I do when I first start, and just go at it gung-ho. So I'm going to put it on there, but I was thinking it would be nice with a piece of lighter coloured behind it as well. What have we got? I'll just dig over in this box why you can't see. Oh, I've got all those strips, look. Wonder if there's a strip there. Because at the end I will put some clusters together, but as you know, I have a lot of clusters. But I'd much rather have them as clusters, and I'm just looking for something a bit whiter, you know, and in the cluster box than... You're going to fit on there, aren't you? No. Yeah, then sat in the scrap box all this time. Yeah, that's not bad. Just see if I can get a tiny bit off and not too much. This is one of those videos where my fingers are going to ache when I've done. Good job I've got my little rubbish bowl on my desk, because I think we're going to make lots of little scrappy bits today. I didn't get any glue out yet either. I think this might be a job for art glitter, these little fiddly ones, which is here. She was with me yesterday and I've only just filled it up, so we're doing okay. Which way are we going? I think I prefer that way. Oh, it's going to be hidden anyway, isn't it? Mostly you're only going to see the edge. So it is a lovely Sunday. Well, it's late morning. It's sunshiny and bright, but not too hot for a change yet. I mean, we could get hot, couldn't we? But at the minute, again, I'm gluing the wrong bit. I will get into a rhythm soon. Yeah, like that. Let's try and use some of these little bits up. Let's obviously come from the same kit because it's the same. You're going to fit anything, you'll fit there. Do I want to do the same thing and put something behind it again? I'm just wondering if I want something. Oh, come out. No, can't do it one-handed, it won't play. Yeah, out of this. Something, I don't know. I don't know what, but something. Oh, what about this? Let's get this piece of vellum used up. That will go nice behind that as well. Yeah, they're all a bit of a tone, aren't they? Right, I think I might stick it on the vellum and then cut round it. Might be the way to go. Am I in view? Just wondering while I'm doing that if, you know, while I'm doing the tiny jobs, if you're better closer in. All I've got to do is try and remember to put you out again if I'm showing you something wider. I'm sure that must be a better view for you. Whoops. Well, I hope it's a better view for you. I'm not sure because I can't see what you see. Right, are you too big now? No, you're not. You're lovely. Yeah, so it's a lovely Sunday. Neil's at work. Hayley and the kids are popping for half an hour later, so that'll be nice to see them. They're back at school soon. About 5 days, I think, something like that. word. Let me just put those tags over there because they're in my way. Can you see all this? Probably not now I've done that. Let's have, did I pull, what did I do? What did I do with those little bits of this that I cut off? Some little tiny ones, here they are. Here they are. Was the only one? I thought there was a couple. Don't know, but we'll use that one as well then. Where's the two that I've done? Don't lose those. Yes, I'm in a state this morning, aren't I? I will get organised. I'm wondering if I can tear around this. I'm not keen on the way I'm cutting it. It's a little bit wonky. And there is a place for wonky in junk journal things, as you know. But I'm just fancying something different. Different to wonky today. Well, for these anyway. Right, which one of you is going to fit on there nicely? Memories? No. Yeah, that one, but I think it needs some colour on it. Let me just bear with me. Where are my coloured ink? That's a good question. No, I've got excuse me, I've got the blue one. That'll do if I'm careful with it. If I'm not too gung-ho, it just wants a little bit to, so put some blue round and then some of the brown, I think, just to bring it in with the blue that's behind it a little bit. That's it. And just a touch of this so it's not too blue. Put the lid back on that one because I won't be using it for a bit. Where are we? Yeah, I like it. I'm wondering if it wants another layer on the outside of the blue. I might do that. So these are the things you don't necessarily faff with when you actually, or if you do, when you're making your journal, yeah, that take all the time. So you either do them or you know, either don't do them or you do them and they take lots of your time up. So I want that kind of square but uneven. Let's use this little, where was I? Out there. Yes, I did get this in a Christmas cracker. For those of you that have not seen it before, if you've been with me a long time you will have, but if you're fairly new you won't. Where did that other bit go? Let's get rid of it. And I got this before I got a tear ruler, you know, what's the word? That's a serrated edge, what's it called? Decal edge tear ruler. I got this in a cracker and I was junk journaling, I was cock-a-hoop to find it. I'm sure it's supposed to be, because it's like a mini ruler and stencil, I'm sure it's to be for drawing, underlining something with a wiggly line. Although that one's quite a tear, isn't it? But it's really good for these little things, really good. Right, I'm going to have to, well, I was going to say I'm going to have to get a move on if I get a lot done, but I don't really want to get a move on. I just want to take my time and enjoy it, so perhaps I won't. That fits nice on there. I'm wondering if to put a little embellishment on the, yeah, put it high up and put a little tiny butterfly or a flower or something. Yeah, butterfly would be nice, wouldn't it, with kindness. Let's put it up there. Butterflies are here. Gosh, I'm a bit shocked at how organised I am. I am having an hour every day sorting. Too big, we just want a tiny one. I'm going to have to put them out, it's the only way. Are you too big? Not necessarily, but you're not the best colour going. I could darken it, couldn't I, if I can't find anything else. Oh, you're pretty. We like a bit of pink. That pink or that pink? No, I'll have that variegated one. What are you doing in there? You don't belong in there. Yeah, it's not cut out very well, but this This ink will soon sort that. There we go. I don't know if you can hear that, the pigeons are cooing out there. Yeah, so yeah, I do want to take my time and enjoy this, because when I finish today I've got to, well I haven't got to, but I need to, and I want to. But it's not the nicest thing in the world. I've got to go and clean the fridge out. I've spilt some milk in the bottom of the milk holding bit. And yeah, I spilt quite a lot. I mopped it up with some kitchen towel and thought, do you know, I really need to probably take it all out. So I thought I'll have my coffee and do my nice black and white one. I'm thinking I'd like a black and white, black and white word on it, so let's have one. Hopeful or inspire. I do like inspire. Let's have inspire. Gosh, they were big scissors for a little tiny cut. Put those over there, or they'll get messed up with the scraps. Trying to keep everything in its proper place. Trying to create places for things where I will remember they're there. Slowly. As you know, I'm trying to get my room ready for decorating. I don't want to just bundle everything out and then bundle it all back in again. I'm getting it down to things that I only want, and those things that I want, you know, really want, because I want everything organised. Quite liking these. So I've got another piece of this to use up. What did I do with that one? Yeah, so let's make this a chunkier one and put it on the outside. Journal. Let me just try some colour behind, you know, some dark paper behind it to see if I prefer it. I'm not sure about it. It's on a, don't know if you can see, it's on a greenish coloured card. That's got some lovely gold on it there. See if I can get that bit of gold showing. Where's my little gadget? Am I still in view for you? So yeah, cleaning out your fridge, it's not the nicest thing to do on a Sunday, is it? But it will be nice. It will be nice tonight when Neil comes home and I'm making his tea and I go in it and it's all shiny sparkling back at me again. Be like, yay, that's a job done and not waiting. And I've still got a lot of laundry to put away from the holidays. Three days away. I don't know, I didn't think we took a lot of clothes, but I mean there was all the bedding from the caravan to do, I suppose. And the laundry basket is absolutely empty. So maybe if I put it lower down, I'll tear across that top. Oh, and then put it lower down, and again it could maybe have another embellishment on it. We'll see. Let's have a look. Oh, I quite like it showing actually, all that. Can always embellish it when we use it, should we wish. Yeah, I'm just going to do it like that for now. They seem to be coming up. Is it where I've torn? Yeah. Yeah, so it was scrapbooking paper behind it, so it was the napkin was on blue background, blue scrapbooking paper. Oops, we've got quite a few done, haven't we? But we've still got a few to do, so I would like to do all these before we move on. Obviously I'm not using very many scraps up here, so yeah, it's not going to get through my scraps, but it is creating some lovely things. And this lovely paper definitely wants something on it. It's not really going to stay put. I'm wondering if a bit of, because it's so delicate, like a sort of a bit of a collage, not really, but I'm just see if I've got anything other than coffee dyed. Oh yes. Oh, sorry, knocked you. Right. So let's have a piece of that. So it says journal, so this could be a, you know, something that goes on the front of a you know, like a notebooky journal or something like that. Little butterfly on there. Oh, somebody, I think someone's mowing the lawn or something, some kind of machinery out there, but it's really high pitched. I don't know. Oh, goes through you. Yeah, I don't know how well that's going to stay, but we'll put it on and see. Let's just do a bit of pretty collage. Not much of that showing now, Denise. That's better. Some list behind it. Really ruffle up those edges. That's it. I think it wants a colour behind the actual word, some kind of colour. Don't you? Let's have a look. There must be something colourful. I think all the colourful bits are in the other. You know I'm still here, don't you? Because you can hear me. You can hear me rustling. It's nice to have two boxes to. Oh, what did we say about that now? To dig in. That wire, microphone wire hanging down. I don't know if it was in your way, but I'm pleased I've spotted it. Right, let me just go under with it. Sorry, really annoys me. That's it. Some pretty pink there. Ooh. Wow, look at that. That is a colour. I don't want a lot. I know it seems like I'm going to a lot of faff for some words, but I think I'll be really pleased when I suddenly find the right piece and I'm in the middle of making something. Oops. So it should all be worth it. Yeah, I'll have to. Can't keep everything, Denise. I didn't want to, but I've let it go. Oops. I'm going to put my dauber in the bin then. Yeah, that's it. Yes, I suppose you'd use, if you were doing these and you was using up scraps, the end of that is very gruesome. To fix it in a minute. That's it. You know, you could do some, you know, real clustery words, couldn't you, like that? That would use a few more, because that's used a few pieces. Not tons, but it's used a few. Let's do another one then. It's coffee dyed. Oh, it's got a pretty pattern on the back. Piece of note paper, I didn't realise. That would be nice. Just with that on, wouldn't it? Let's do that one. Make a nice simple one. We're getting a bit complicated with some of them. Yeah, like that. Like that one. Okay, has that got more on the back? Not really. So some lovely coffee spots on it though, or tea spots. I don't know which, because I'm doing both now. I think probably tea, because for a good while I was just doing tea. Oops. I go in nearly every day and do a few pages in my greenhouse. Yeah, and that green's not going to go with everything, but I am liking it and it wants using up, so let's do it. So yeah, by the time winter comes I should have I'm hoping a fair bit on hand and ready. Papers, envelopes, and as I'm tidying up, I'm finding things, you know, that want coffee dyeing. That's probably why I haven't you know, used them so far. So yeah, I've got a bag hanging on my door, a big brown paper bag with I just keep putting things in every time I find something for coffee dyeing, and then every now and then I just grab it and take it downstairs and do them. So right, that little piece can go. What have we got? 2, 3. And let's see if we can use this little bit up somehow, make it into a real grungy piece. Yep. So you can just grab them, grunge them and stick them on. They don't have to be pretty or square or, yeah, sometimes those are the ones I prefer. I'll just put them in a little pile over there so I know where they are. Quite like that one as well. Just take it down a little bit there. Not because I didn't like the writing, I did, it was just a little bit big. It could have something behind it, doesn't necessarily. No, I'm not going to. Just let me really darken this so it stands out, because I want to see all that lovely, I think it's Stamperia paper, I couldn't think of it yesterday, the name, that paper pad. Yeah. Okay, just one then. Shall we use some of this purple? No, I'm not into the purple. What have we got? What other thin strips have we got going on? Oh, we've still got a piece of that. Let's use that up. That looks quite nice on there actually, just on there. Also got some fancy ones and some simplish ones, but they all look better than they did. So I'm happy with today's crafting just for getting those done. Somebody pipping. So are you guys cooking Sunday lunch? We are having, or rather Neil is having, I don't think I am, to be honest, lamb. I certainly won't be eating it when he is, because he's not coming in until gone 8. Right, next, let's put the lid on there. What else? Right, let's have a go at some of these little scrappy tuck spots that Junie creates. What did I do with all those bits of, I got them all out. Did I put them all back in again? Just bear with me. All these bits of these little things. Here they are. I knew I had a load. Yeah, because these are quite stiff once they're coffee dyed as well. So it might be a good use. I'm just going to chuck back in the box. This is why this box is so handy. Oh, I've just found a word there that I haven't done. Let's pop it on something quick. Didn't know I'd missed it, but I'm pleased I've stick it on a bit of that. Glue. Do you want a piece of that as well? No, not at the minute. It probably does want to go on something else, but for now it's got that on it, so we can we won't lose it. We know it's there. And if I suddenly come across a piece, goodness me, I will put it under it. Just spotted that, look. No. Right, so like I say, I've not made these before, so I don't know how fussy I want them. I don't know if she just uses the shapes. I haven't seen her make them. I only saw her you know, just put them together. She just showed what she does with the scraps. So I suppose we want a bit of a colour scheme going. Pink, green, brown. So they're like, that would make a nice multi-tuck spot, wouldn't it, actually? There, and there. It's not what I set out to make, but yeah, and it can be ripped round, and let's do it. So if we're doing tuck, so sort of down there, let's try and get it. Yep. So tuck, but sort of a scruffy tuck. That's it. I think they probably need to stand under something heavy as well because they are, yeah, they're all. And she'll go down again with that one or across. Let's go across. And there. So. Quite like those. Have we created something new? Well, we haven't because it's Juni's, but perhaps we've created a variation on it. Let's make a few and then we can embellish them because I'm quite liking that. Some bluish one. I think I want the wider one. Oh, I like it when we make something new. Oh, I've gone too high up with that. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, look at that lovely coffee stain there. I do want some off that. And I'll throw it. And actually it probably could do with, oh, is that off my dobber? I thought that had fallen off the camera then. I think I just probably, yeah, look, pulled a lump on the corner of the card off my dobber. Oh, exciting. Squeak, sorry. Yeah, so we can tuck something in there and something in there. Oh right, these are going to really use up some of my scraps. And like I say, you can tear them or... Right, I've got a lot of pink. Yeah, I have got a pink journal coming up and I do kind of need to... It will probably be the last pink one this year. Should a really big... So like a pocket. That could be a pocket with a... Let's take a chunk out of it. A pocket that goes down on the page. With... Oh, I thought that was going to get you. With one of those tuck spots attached to it. I love this shabby. This must be shabby chic, I think, probably now, because it's roses and things, but it's like distressed and dyed that way. I don't like all the round corners on it. I don't mind a couple, but that's better. Let's have the bottom one square. What's going to go? Oh, that would be nice. Oh, that would be a belly band, wouldn't it? Oh, can you hear the excitement? Isn't it lovely when yeah, and I'm leaving it the shape it is. I'm not precision. Oops, that's precision glue though, Denise. I'm not precision engineering the shape. Good words though. So we put that one in a bit like that. So that's a tuck spot, pocket, tuck spot. Stick down, and this is going to be a belly band or a tuck. Are you straight? It's not straight, so guess where that's going. I know I said it didn't have to be, but I don't suppose it does it? It's not that bad. Yeah, I'm going to put it down as a belly band because that was my idea, and that is what I want. Perhaps we'll have an extra piece of glue on that. piece or a line, so we'll still be able to tuck in that tuck as long as it's, you know, no wider than the belly band on the right, and then down there as well. Oh, like that. Super. Right, so we're kind of making short work of this pile. It's good. So let's do it with this, which is a from the Stamperia pad. It would have been a journal card that you cut out. There was absolutely loads of them. Right, so I've got green. I'm just wondering if to have a torn one. Let's try a bit of a torn one. With that. And what else have we got here? Come out. You're all blue. Let's bring the box over. I don't know if you can see. I wonder if I need to bring you out a bit. I won't for now, but I hope you've been able to see all this time. Is that one with the hole in? Look. Don't know if I'm going to get any more on that than those. Well, I will a small, really small piece, won't I? If I can find one. Let's just have another little dig. See what surfaces. I'll try and do it so you can see as well. Just tags. That's lovely, that paper, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, this I've ummed and ahed about putting in the coffee dye in, because it's that wasn't very good, Denise. Yeah, it's a bit of a bright one, but I think it will distress down. It will look. Didn't even want it that big, did I? Suppose I could go round that one. That's offending me a little bit. After saying they don't have to be straight, that's it. It was just sending it off. So what did we say? That one there. Yeah, that one's not straight, but it's not bothering me, strangely enough. That's just because I'm a strange person. There's no getting away from it. Right, I better keep my eye on the time because I'm having way too much fun here, and I really do want to embellish some of these. I'm thinking I'll do one more really big one because I'd like to put one of my clusters on it. You hear those pigeons cooing, probably cooing at each other. Oops, sorry. Right, what have we got? That's nice. I'd like to use another piece of that up. And with big piece, bigger. So we've got blue, bluey green. That's a bit too much, isn't it? Oh, let's have a piece of this. Look. Definitely, let's have a piece of this. Right. I'm going to cut a circle out of this. I know I've cut circles out of them before. I'm going to put a circular piece on, and I want it flat at the bottom, so you know I've cut circles out of it before because you saw oops, glue on me. You saw it. We've just cut round the trimmings, haven't we? Right, so we said big. Let's do a big one. It's got to fit on the page though, Denise. Oh, I've been waiting to use some of this paper for embellishing. It's just, you know, a drop sheet from when I was decorating. Got that lovely big blob of gold acrylic that I didn't spread out. I just left it as a blob. So do you think that one and that one's too much together? Where's my circle? I want something in between though. Yeah, I like the coffee dyed. Ow! yeah, it isn't the great big one that I said I was going to make, is it? It's a bit like the clusters. I just can't stop myself now. I'm having way too much fun. I was going to take that other end off there, but it's too pretty. So I'll do it that way. So one more after this and then we'll embellish a couple. Because this is kind of embellishing itself, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, look at that lovely stain on that side as well. It's a shame to hide those gold splats. At least some of them are surviving. What did I do with my cloth? Threw it right over there. Yeah, they're definitely going to have to be put under one of those heavy books. But I've got plenty of them, so... Excuse me. I'll just go a little way round there because that bottom's not quite big enough to hold anything tucked in it, I don't think. And so I'll go there like that. Still showing that gold, aren't we? And we can still I think that's tucked enough. I don't know, I might have a little bit more on there because it's a tuck hanging on a tuck, isn't it? Just a little bit. That's it. Right, what did I say? One big one, so let's really make a big one. Let's try and use this time. And shall we go on that with it, because it does keep getting put back constantly. Just ever so slightly too big. Shame. I didn't really want to lose any of it, but that's it. I'll keep that. I'm sure it'll go on something else. Yeah, I am being rough with my dobber. Okay, one more thing then. What shall we have on it? Where was that purple stripey? I'm wondering if that would go. Oh, I've got gold. Oh, I've got this. If we're really going for it, it kind of needs straightening off. Yeah. You can see it's scrapbooking pad paper, can't you? It doesn't want to... Oh, I don't know, quite like that actually. How bizarre. Look, yeah, quite like it. So, how are you going to make the tuck though, Denise? Yeah, all the way under there. So put that one up quite high. I'm going to kind of... That's it, turn the corner. Oh, I'm definitely going to be doing more of these. So thank you, Junie, for your inspiration. So that wants to be right across and up a bit. Yeah, and there is quite a few scraps here, isn't there, used up, and yeah, oh no, across there. I will probably, when I get some of my other work done, sit and make some more of these, which will use some more of it up. And then a sharp one on there. Yep. Make sure I've got it the right way. I even quite like the rumpledness of them. You know, they're not... I'm saying they'll have to go under a book, which they will, but to flatten. But I quite like the not flattened look, the rumpled look. that's a busy one. Okay, let's what shall we put on them? That's a good question. Just trying to get my lid in there. Let me just put all my bits back in my box. See how easy it is? They don't have to be tidied or anything. Yeah, it's going to be a lovely box to just throw scraps in. So it's going to grow, isn't it? It's going to grow at an alarming rate, probably. Right, I've got a few bits here that I pulled out, but I don't know. I mean, they're out of the scraps box, so it would be nice to use them. Let's see what we're dealing with. Yeah, so there are some that are quite, I mean, that's quite full on anyway. It might only need a word or a label. Does that one go that way? It does. Right, I'll just grab a few bits. Okay, I'm back and I've moved you out a little bit so you can see. So I've brought my die cuts. You know, stickers as in vellum stickers and plastic stickers, mushrooms, a few little bits and pieces that are kicking around, and those lovely Tim Holtz bits that I cut out or made out of Tim Holtz paper. So I brought this bee because I thought it would be nice to put on one of them, and I haven't. Violet sent me it? Yes, Violet. I think sent me 3 gorgeous, yeah, I'm sure she did. 3 gorgeous bees. What's it going to be on? Not on that one. Not on that one, so don't know if he's too big for those blossoms. He's got a bird there. Quite like him on that wooden one. Quite like him on there. Let's try a few then, because I love this right on the top. Look, follow instructions carefully. Blue. Where is the tuck? That side and that side. Could even be another tuck, that, couldn't it? Where's my dobber? So I just cut that out of a page of Tim Holtz. Yeah, I think I quite like it on there. Let's have a look if there's anything else Tim Holtz. I see a a tag that I cut out of the paper as well. Now going to be the Tim Holtz tag, I think. I didn't intend putting tags in it, but no, he's not going in anyway. Let's just have a look what else we've got. We've got all these little excuse me. Quite like that, and it's very where's my little scissors gone? It's very distressed. Oops, bit of a wobble there. It's even more distressed now. We'll keep that. I'll put it in my scraps. I do beg your pardon. I think just some ink will. Yep. Disguise all that. Let's put the lid on these then. We've done with you. Yeah, I do think I like him on there with the red and the. And I'm not going to make him another tuck, although I could. It would be a bit over the top for me today, for the way I feel today. Not always. Oops. Let's put it in the middle where you can see, because I need to. Let me know if that drives you mad, because I will constantly knock it if it does. If there's enough of you saying yes, we're climbing the walls, I will. I'll get a plastic one. I maybe could put a bit of. Yes. Didn't I bring my words? Right, let's go on to another one. I'm thinking this is pink and frilly. felt. That's it. Did you think I'd stop talking to you? Oh, that's nice. Ooh. I could put a bit of felt on the bottom of it to stop it ding-dinging. I like that. Don't know where it's going on here, but it's the colours. And I like it on that very much. Go on, stick. It's nice. Let me get it off my finger so you can see it's kind of a nice white clean over the edge of there. Yeah, piece compared to all the grunginess that's on the... Am I going to be able to stick it down? Oh dear. That is tiny. But I do want the... Oh, I got stuck in one of the holes then. I do want the edges to adhere because I'm going off the page a bit there. So let's have a nice clean cloth because goodness knows what's going to happen. Ah, that's it. That's not so bad. Not stickers, are they? No, I think the little... I'm pretty sure Tanya sent me those. I think you did, Tanya. I think the little Tim Holtz pieces. I might be wrong. Cute, very cute. Yeah, I want a word on that one, I think, but oh, didn't stick that one on. I think what I'll do is I'll just put one little piece of embellishment on them and leave them, you know, to add to when they go in a journal. So they've just got a hint of what they can be, because this one obviously wants or may want more. But I guess it depends what journal it goes in. Same with that and the same with that. So let's just stick something on them all to some degree. Can I use you up anywhere? Oh, having that be on there. I am. Who said I've got to be in proportion? I don't know about his legs. Yes, stick my legs on, please. I don't want them broken. Okay. We'll have them going the other way. Fly the other way, that's it. Yes, I've left the tops on all of them, but I think all the tops are crying out for a little bit of something. I'm thinking mushroom maybe on here. What do you think? Seeing as I'm in my mushroom. It's got a bit of a pink. Just have it coming off at the edges maybe. Let me just see if there's a smaller one with pink hues in it. There's a small fat one. No. Right, Denise, don't spend too long looking for a mushroom. It's crazy. That's the one. That's the one I'll have. And then just something for that last one. Well, I'm pleased with what we've got made today. I haven't got loads out of my box, but I've got a fair bit out. And a new idea. Something different for the embellishing the pages. Right, what do we want on this one? Last one, but you're quite full on, aren't you? Right, I did bring, didn't I? Didn't I bring my plain what are they called? Labels in a box like this. Could have sworn I did. Is it looking at me? Well, it's looking at me and I didn't get it. It's down there. It's still there. Yes, I'm just wondering about one of these maybe. Well, that kind of brings that blue down a bit, doesn't it? It's not quite right. So I want it longish but not too long, and thin. I'm liking the darker colour in these. I know I can darken it up a bit, can't I? But no, that's about the size I'm liking. Just see if I've got a darker one. I think I keep pulling the darker ones out, that's why I've used them all. Right, do we like that? It's just something about that bit of grunge on the edge. Let's have it up top. Okay, that, or that. Right, I like the curvy bits of that with that tear, but I don't like that it's not as dark, so let's just see if we can just darken it up a little bit. Yeah, it's not as mottled, but it's dark. Yeah, I'm going to put it down. I'm thinking this one might be nice with one of these fancy words on it. I'm not going to do it now, but I am, you know, because look at that, the colours. I am indeed. That one didn't last long, did it? Talked myself into that one. Still got all the birds there, yeah. Oh yes, like that. It's quite a chunky-ish. Don't know if I want to do something with that sharp edge or not. I'm not going to right now. Okay, let's have a look what we've made before I ask you to give me a thumbs up. So, if you've enjoyed it, that is. Don't give me a thumbs up if you hate it. Whoops. And I will be back tomorrow with William Morris. Right, let's start with these. Okay, so we made lots of little, am I in view? You probably won't see these that well, but I will, I'll put a closer photograph up of them for you. Main camera there. Yeah, really pleased with all of those. Didn't count them, but never mind. And then these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see that one there? I think you can. 6 of those. And look at all the paper, actually there's quite a lot of paper there, isn't there? Brilliant, loved it. Let me know if I've inspired you and you go off to make some, or chat to me about anything you want. I will be here and I'll be back tomorrow, so see you then. I hope you have a lovely Sunday. Bye for now.